There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. No, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino is the Name. Hey, yo, what's going on right now? You're watching Casino is the Name. And in this video, I wanted to kind of explain college degrees because, you know, a lot of people know I'm an accountant who watch this channel, and a lot of accounting students and just general college students who watch this channel. And no matter what I kind of say about becoming an accountant, I still see comments where people still just kind of miss it. So I just wanted to explain college degrees because maybe that will help explain what I'm talking about the process of becoming an accountant. All right. So many of you may know, I say, well, in case you don't, it takes a bachelor's degree to be considered an accountant in most situations. Not all situations, but the general, I guess, idea of an accountant is a bachelor's degree with an accounting degree, finance degree, or economics degree, okay? And it is a business degree, in case some people may not know that. A general business management degree does not make you an accountant by most employers. A human resources degree doesn't generally make you an accountant by most employers. And it would be a bachelor's degree or higher, because you can also get a master's degree. And so long as you got enough accounting credits for most employers to consider you an accountant. Some of them say 24, some say 15 credit hours, whatever it is, as long as you have a bachelor's degree or higher. So you can get a bachelor's degree in management, but if you got a master's degree in accounting, then you would be considered an accountant. If you have an associate's degree in I guess accounting, and you have a bachelor's degree in nursing, you would not generally be considered an accountant because your accounting degree is not from the bachelor's degree level or higher. All right, now let me go into this, because one of the things that I keep seeing is people saying that, you know, because I said, you know, about what to do and not to do from my perspective about how to become an accountant, or even just go to college in general. So that's why I kind of wanted to say this video is really about just explaining college degrees in general. So there are different ways, or like different occupations you can enter into them at entry levels depending on education level, all right? So bachelor's degree is the entry level for entering as an accountant. That is the entry level. You can enter with a master's degree or a doctorate or whatever else, but anything below a bachelor's degree level would not be considered entry-level requirement to enter to that field. But there are fields that either no education is required past the high school diploma, or some trade school, or even an associate's degree. Some occupations do not require you have a bachelor's degree in order to enter them. And so one of the career fields is nursing, right? So I talk about nursing. Nursing is one of my favorite, I guess, occupations for people to be able to go to school for only 2 years, and maybe you have to do the prereqs, or maybe a couple months longer, but less than a 4-year degree, and you can become a registered nurse. You do not have to have a BSN to get registered, at least at current time that I'm shooting this video. They may change that in the future, and there are employers who want nurses to have a BSN before they hire them, but that is not a requirement for becoming a registered nurse. And as a registered nurse, you say you travel nursing, you can easily make $100,000 a year with a 2-year degree. And I've seen people make $70,000 with their first job coming out of nursing school with only an associate's degree. And of course, they have their license as a registered nurse. So to me, that is one of the highest paying associate's degrees that you're going to find, and there are plenty of opportunities for finding employment with just an associate's degree, and as long as you pass the license. All right, now there are other career fields, say like accounting, where let's say you don't actually have to have a CPA or any kind of professional certification in order to work in the field. But if you did want to get your CPA, that's going to require you have a bachelor's degree and at least 150 credit hours, which is, so a bachelor's degree is usually 120, 124 credit hours and up. Well, say 120, 124 credit hours. A master's degree would usually get you another, I guess, 30, 36 credit hours. So that would take you to the 150. So that's why a lot of people who pursue the CPA just go ahead and go to school to finish their master's degree, because they're going to still need those credits in order to get up to 150. Me, myself, I had well more than 150 credit hours, even just complete my bachelor's degree, because I had just taken classes randomly and tested out of stuff or whatever. And the military gave me a lot of college credits. So my situation, I could sit, at least in the state of Georgia, for the CPA with only a bachelor's degree and without having to ever pursue a master's degree, because I have the credit hours. Now, I know I'm probably sounding like I'm rambling, but I'm about to say something. Okay, I'm about to show you what I mean. All right. Now, the way college works is, let's say I wanted to be a doctor, right? Say I want to be a doctor. I'm currently an accountant. I can apply for medical school with an undergrad degree. Now, I don't know what the requirements are as far as they want you to have certain prerequisites or whatever, but as an accountant, I can still apply for medical school. So with my bachelor's degree in accounting, I can still apply to go be a doctor. What a lot of people do, though, is they go to school, pre-med, like in biology students or some kind of career field where they get in a lot of these, I guess, biology type of classes, anatomy type of classes. And, or let's say, I don't even know if pre-med is a major, but I hear a lot of people say they're pre-med. So I'm assuming they're just taking classes in preparation for applying for med school. Now, the problem that I see with this is, let's say they don't get accepted into a medical school. Most of them struggle, at least the people the students that I've talked to on the internet and in person, they usually struggle because they have a degree that they can't do anything with until they complete the medical degree or whatever else. So they're struggling with the fact that they've gone to school and now they have a bachelor's degree, and some people even have a master's degree, but they were never accepted into a medical program, and their degrees aren't complete. Like their journey isn't complete. So it's like, to be a psychiatrist, that's a doctorate. You getting a bachelor's degree in psychology, associate's degree in psychology, is not going to get you employed. All right. So what you want to do is, you want to use, my opinion, this is what I would want to do. Okay. I would want to go to school, earn something that I can use at the lowest level or whatever level. And so one of the things so I have an associate's degree in healthcare management. I can get a job with an associate's degree in healthcare management. I can get an entry-level position, work my way up with an associate's degree in healthcare management. All right, that is a niche that I can get employed with that degree. With my bachelor's degree in accounting, it's making sense for me to go get a bachelor's degree in healthcare management or a master's degree in healthcare management when I can get another degree in something else that also opens up more doors. So I go get a bachelor's degree in accounting. Now, Would I go get a master's degree in accounting when I already have a bachelor's degree in accounting? No, because it doesn't open up any more doors as far as what I'm able to move into in case accounting doesn't work or in case healthcare management doesn't work. So I can go get a master's degree in maybe just an MBA, because MBAs can be used more broadly. But say if I was looking, I decided I was going to go to MBA, or I was going to get a master's in policy, or I was going to get a master's in computer science, master's in something else that allows me to move into a completely different field, right? So if I go get a master's degree in IT or computer science, if healthcare management doesn't work, and if accounting is having a downtime, then I can just go over into computer science. I'm able to do all three because I'm entering at a certain level. Now let's flip it around. Let's say I go get an accounting degree at an associate's degree level, and I get a computer science bachelor's degree, and I go get a master's degree in nursing. I can still go do computer science and maybe nursing, but I can't do accounting because the only one of those three that possibly, I don't know, maybe computer science, you can probably find some things at an associate's degree level so long as you have certifications and things like that. But I wouldn't be able to do accounting because the requirement to go into accounting at the lowest level would be a bachelor's degree in accounting, but I have an associate's degree in accounting. So even though I might be able to do nursing and I might be able to do computer science, I can no longer do accounting. And so there's some people who have a bachelor's, associate's degree in accounting, a bachelor's degree in accounting, and a master's degree in accounting. They are not able to move around to do other things so easily. I'm not saying it's impossible. Of course, there are people who have public health degrees who are working in HR. Now, I understand this, but it's not a guarantee. It's not usual that you see that kind of thing. And so if you really want to open up, your options, you want to mix up your degrees so that, Now, if you just know, I guess if you just know that, you only want to do one thing, and no matter what, even if you can't find a job doing that, you're going to still just stick with it and you're not going to try to do anything else, then I guess, But I just wanted to explain how college works, because so many times I'll say you have to get your bachelor's degree in accounting, and while you're pursuing until you're actually enrolled to do your bachelor's, say if you're going to a community college, I would suggest you pick up another major before you move over to accounting, because you can get an associate's degree in nursing and finish your bachelor's degree in accounting. They're not going to, because you have a nursing degree doesn't mean that you won't be able to go over into accounting just because you have a nursing degree. You can still do both. Because you have a bachelor's degree, associate's degree in accounting, doesn't mean you can't go into a nursing school, finish your bachelor's degree in nursing. You still have to get registered, take classes or whatever like that, prerequisites, whatever. But you can have multiple types of degrees. I can go to law school with an accounting degree, but imagine I go and I do, say criminal justice, and my plan is never to become a police officer. My plan is always to become a lawyer. I get this criminal justice degree, and I can't go into, I can't get accepted into law school because my GPA was too low or whatever it is. So now I'm stuck with a degree that doesn't have as many opportunities. Now, I'm not knocking criminal justice majors. I'm not saying that you can't get a job with a criminal justice degree. I'm not saying that. I'm just using this as an example, okay? People, don't jump down my throat or whatever about this. I'm just saying as an example, if I didn't want to be a police officer and I have a criminal justice degree and I only wanted to be a lawyer, but for me to be a lawyer, that's a doctorate degree. That's a Juris Doctorate, but I got an associate's degree in criminal justice, a bachelor's degree in criminal justice, a master's in criminal justice, and I can't get into I can't get into law school. I don't want to be a police officer, don't want to be a correctional officer, don't want to do any of that. I wanted to be a lawyer. I can't get into law school. Now I have 3 degrees that I can only pretty much use for this one particular skill set. I can't be an accountant. I can't be a nurse with this. I can't be working in IT with these 3 degrees as a criminal justice major. But I can do other. If I did this different, I could have still got my associate's degree in nursing, bachelor's degree in accounting, master's degree in computer science, and still gone to nursing school. Gone to law school and got my Juris Doctorate and became a lawyer. It doesn't stop you from doing that. But I just wanted to take the time to explain this because no matter what I've seen or said about, you have to do this, I still get these messages or comments on videos saying, hey, what do you think about me getting my associate's degree in accounting? Would I be able to use it? Yeah, you can find jobs doing almost anything, but you won't be actually an accountant. No. With an associate's degree, I would say don't get an associate's degree in accounting. Personally, I wouldn't. I can't control what other people do, and I am not necessarily your personal advisor or anything like that. But I just wanted to kind of just explain how college works so that you understand it. I would look and see there's Bureau of Labor and Statistics, the BLS for the government. They, I think it's bls.gov or whatever. They have a occupation tool where you can search, I guess, like entry-level degree requirements for different occupations, and it give you like, the numbers ain't always accurate, I don't think, but it will give you at least a general idea of like what you would need if you wanted to be an accountant, if you wanted to be, I guess, in childcare, if you wanted to be a teacher. It'll give you like a general idea of like what education requirement and even how many jobs are going to be coming open in, I guess, whatever year projection or whatever it is. And so, you can look that up on there and it'll tell you. And I think when I was looking at it, you could change like, okay, I want to get an entry-level job with an associate's degree, and it'll let you select it. I don't think you can do it on your phone, but I think you can do it on a computer, but it'll let you select associate's degree, and it'll line up all of the different job titles that you can possibly move into with an associate's degree. Anyway, I just don't want you guys wasting your time, energy, and I want you to have the best opportunity or options that you can have. So that's why I did this video. Anyway, right now you're watching Casino Is the Name, man. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, man, and we out. Hey, yo, what's going on? Right now you're watching Casino Is the Name, and if you wanted to know how I started my trucking business, I have an ebook called Big Shot, Hot Shot Volume 1, Own Your Trucking Authority. It's a great book, 5-star reviews. The link will be in the description below. Go get that. Yeah.
Beat me up, Scotty.
Me and her together, we just count it up. Money on my mind, I can't get enough. Don't play with my money, you don't want no beef. Cause I come from the bottom, I come from the street. When she first saw me, she say, who is that? When a man saw me, he called me a threat. I'm the one that really live with a rap. They ain't never did it, they ain't really trap.
You say you want to be successful, but what's stopping you? Can't nothing stop you from being successful except for you. You standing in your own way. I came from the bottom. I ain't know nothing but the grind. You can't tell me nothing about that. I called the Busted Basin Street Projects in Tallahassee, Florida. You hear me? I used to think $1 million would last me my whole life.
I done made that and spent that. $1 million ain't enough.
There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino is the name.